these on and get into it. Yo, what's up, Tag? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hopefully I remember all my buttons. This is my change button, okay. Good. Let me in. Let me in the door. Ah, I'm sorry. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Alright, this is X. Yes, okay. Well, I'm glad that you've been fine otherwise, but sorry that you don't have a lot of time. Always feels bad. Time's quite valuable. Good second B. Good third B. No dash. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that Joke has been doing River City Ransom. Usually he is doing runs like right when I'm about to leave for work. So I also haven't been able to see, but I hope he's been having a good time with it. Alright, can we get the early hit in? Very likely the answer is no, but we have practiced it enough that we have a actually decent shot at it. That's not the strat. Nope. Didn't lose a ton. X8. I don't know a lot about X8 either. This is X7. I have fully played through. Well, I played through X8 on stream quite a few years back now, actually. It was a fun time. It was a good game. I enjoyed it. Just played through the X Legacy Collection version. There's still some stuff that I wanted to get through. Like, I wanted to get some more stuff of like the 100%-ish stuff in there, but I don't know how much, like, I remember I was missing some things. I think I was missing a couple of items, and then I had to get a bunch of, I had to farm a bunch of money, essentially, to max out some stuff. But I have heard that there's other characters to play as in that game. Some of the operators, and I just haven't unlocked them. Oops. Yeah, playing as like Alia and Palette and the other one I'm blanking on. I'm surprised I remember Palette, but I think I only remember Palette because I played enough X-Dive. And Palette's like a blue rank character, like an entry level character, so you get Palette a ton of times in the gacha wheel. Late? Yeah, late. Nice. Please. Nice. Nice wall. Bad room. That's not the button. That's also not the button. Please dash. Can I aim at them, please? Like, those were not bad spawns, just like, this execution's been terrible. Okay. I would love to see more Mega Man games of any kind. Classic, X, Battle Network, Star Force, Zero, ZX, Legends, or new series. Elf Wars. That'd be a fun set to, like a fun story to explore. Oops. Oop, wrong way. Yeah, my second and third sections, well, actually, my whole, like, after the first room, most of my stage was pretty bad. Just, like, bad executionally. Kangaroo fight went well. Alright, I practiced driving in boarski a lot, but we're probably going to miss stuff and have to go around the horn 3 times. Unless I decide to be safer. Undecided on being safer. Yeah, it's DRS for a reason, for sure. Alright, 0 on the left, Axel on the right. Nice. No. Pressed up just a tiny bit too early. Ride boarski. Okay, that's not how I drive. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, just had to make sure I drove into it. Cool. 215, nice, that's pretty fast. I got a lot of the stuff that I wanted to get there. I just slowed down a little bit for a couple extra bombs, but like, so I didn't get a 217, which is my best that I've gotten, but I did get a 215, which is better than any run that I've done in the past by quite a bit. Just better driving. Good pattern. Thank you, boarski. Is this a gold? If it's not a gold, it's because I messed up the menu prior. It's just barely not a gold because I messed up the menu prior to entering. Good stage, though. Good driving, good pattern. Alright, good. Tonion. Alright, new Tonion boss fight after we get past the Doctor Spin. Oops, that's not correct. One extra death because I moved bad. Please jump, Axel. 2 extra deaths because I moved bad. Please jump. Please jump, Axel. Please jump, Axel. Please. Alright, what was it? 3 extra deaths and a collection? Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel? Too early. Nice. No spins. Well, if we nail the boss fight, this is gonna save a lot. Please jump. Let me up. Well, was gonna save a ton. Now it'll just save a lot. It was gonna save a tonion. But now it's just a lot-yin. Boy! Nice. Good. Good. Excellent. Boss fight went basically perfectly. The 0 climbing section was bad, but well, 0 climbing section and the Axel climbing section. Both of my movement sections were terrible there. Seconds ahead after 4 stages, no big deal. Look at all these dead. It's supposed to be a tonion. Couldn't you tell? I think it's onion is the thing it's based off of, but grow. But it is Tornado Tonion. He's got layers. Nice. Very good first section. Got all the cycles I wanted, landed on the red plane right away. Oops. Nice. Nice fast bird. Fast bird. I almost missed the fast bird kill, but fortunately he decided to fly back into my tornado. Good. Ah. Good stage. I got hit one extra time in there, but otherwise pretty good. Oh, you didn't die. Weird. Okay. Weird. Didn't die right away. Yeah, it makes sense. I had to wait for that tornado to disappear before... Stone Kong. Alright, we're getting into the stages that I have practiced less because save states are not as useful when some things are different, when like mechanically things are different. Oh, I want this. No, I still need this on. Oh. Oh, it's not what I meant to do. Okay. Should be careful here. We're just gonna swap. Just make sure we don't die. Just make sure we don't die. Could have gone through a little bit more of the stage with Axel's speed if we would have maintained our health a little bit better. Taken a couple less hits. Might have been able to avoid one or two of the rescues. Quickly swap. Nice and easy boarski fight. There's about boarski. Stone Kong. Alright, 3 rescues. Teacher. Yeah, thanks, Bad App. Bad jumps. Thank you for the luck. Yeah, we had a decent start with a couple of the well, at least one of the new boss fights that we practiced, and then got no spins on the Tonion mini boss when I think my PB has 2, which saves a ton. Saves roughly 40 seconds there. If I would have played the stage a little better, then I would have gold split there, but I played the stage pretty badly. Like both sections of the stage I played badly. It's next week. Hit him. No, come back. Come back. I don't have the schedule on me, but I can get it soon. TM. My run's on Wednesday, or the X7 run is on Wednesday. I think it's like 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. And by next week, I mean it starts next Sunday, and then my run's on Wednesday. Yo, what's up, Terex? Thank you for the luck. Wednesday's a pretty interesting day for the for Game Over Cancer because it's X7 race followed by 1 to 6 Buster only race. Pretty interesting day. It's alright, Tag. I know you'll be there in spirit. Good best mini boss. Playing on a spinning platform. Get up there. Not kill that one? Interesting. I didn't hit my diagonal apparently. These are real splits. Boarski went really well, and I got no spins on the tonion mini boss. Nice. Good. My Tunyon mini boss and boss fight should have been a gold split, but my stage was terrible. My boarski probably should have been a gold split as well, but just barely missed. Thanks. Thanks for getting rid of the bot. I need a, that's weapon. Okay. Panic pause. So push the wrong button. Yeah, makes sense. I could probably save more of Axel's health if I go through the last screen with 0 instead, but it's also slow. But is it faster to have more explosions or faster to get through the last screen? That's the thing I have to decide in the future. Alright, time for everybody's favorite. Hi, Nard! Jay's faster. Japanese is faster. Japanese text. Oops. Please. Please stop taking damage. Please stop taking damage. He's gonna kill that guy. I have one dead rescue. Didn't quite dodge roll through. Okay. Health is now a concern. You can run on English and get the same damage values if you play the UK English version, but it's not faster. Text is faster on Japanese. Hold the button. So if I'm trying to go for a PB, I'm going to be playing on Japanese. No, you definitely lose time for the English text. 100%. Okay. Get down. It's nice that the gameplay is the same between the UK English and the Japanese version. I should specify between the non-US English and the Japanese versions, because like you can play on any of the other languages as long as you're not playing on US English specifically. Then all the gameplay is the same. It's like 2 to 3 minutes, I think, for the at least for the UK English version, but for the Japanese version. The other languages might have slightly different things, like slightly different text speeds. What changes in US English is the damage table. You deal less damage per attack on English US. Yeah, it's pretty decently slower to play on US English, because like you deal less damage to everything. So like On every other version, Axel's regular shot, this one here, deals 2 damage. At least deals 2 damage to bosses. On the US English version, it deals 1 damage. So you can spend 1,000 years fighting bosses, Buster only. Axel's Buster only. Like the really old way that we would fight Gungaroo. Before we found like 17 faster ways to do it. Would be 96 damage, or 96 shots to hit Gungaroo with this, with Axel's Buster. It's pretty silly. .48 is still pretty silly, but it's a lot more reasonable than 96. I love Palace Road. Spin, spin. When I tell you to spin, you spin. Good. Cool. Alright, see if we can get a good red fight. I only successfully did a really good red fight in practice 1 time today. Well, maybe twice, but we can save a lot of time with a really good red. Oops. Hit me. Thank you. Well, if it isn't red, we've advanced thanks to the professor. I see. And where is this professor now? As always, I have no idea. Okay. Good. Didn't turn around again. Okay. Oh. Unlucky spawn location. Okay, it's gonna be another unlucky spawn location. I might need a heal. Yeah, I'm gonna heal. Good. Could have been faster, but not bad. Could have cut out a invincibility cycle. Zero's almost at full health. We're just gonna swap to Axel right away. Did I swap to the water gun? That's so weird. I know, right? I did. Okay. All right. Don't jump in the thing. Please. Just my water gun. Give me more weapon ammo. I'm gonna have to heal. I think we can take one hit from the dogs in the next room. Dogs room. I tried to pause and I missed. Whatever. Well, we don't have to heal now. Nice. Dash. Please jump. Alright, well, death is pretty dumb, but it's fine. Where are my bosses here? It's this one for boarski. I didn't fill the weapons. You punk, you punk! Alright. Slow boarski refight because I forgot to get the weapon ammo. And messed up the start. And then also messed up the end. And also messed up the middle. But mostly messing up the middle and the end was because I didn't have the ammo. Get in, Crow. Okay. Still remember how to do the Crowrang refight. Yeah, it's fine, I think, to go here. This is Anteater. No, come back. Come back. Come back. Oh, too early. No, come back. Don't leave. Don't leave. Thank you. Who do I want to go to next? Probably Stone Kong. I don't think I take a lot of damage from Stone Kong. I hope I don't. I think it's like 3 hits. It's either 2 hits or 3 hits. Two hits. Okay. I can get the health. I can go to Tonion. Tonion doesn't really require health. This amount of health might be handy to refill on, but he doesn't deal a lot of damage. And then Warfly's on the right, Gungaroos on the left middle. Okay. How much health does Axel have? Please swap. I need to heal with Axel. But I want to start the... I should have gone to Heinard next. Should have just did an audible there. Gone to Heinard. It would have been smarter to finish Gungaroo last. No. This is the fight I didn't practice. Still could have been worse. Zero does not need his health. So we swap to Axel. One more to the right. Yeah, this is gonna lose like probably around 30 seconds. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Please, let me up. Alright, that was slow. We're going to lose more than 30 because we have to get this loading screen and then into the capsule. So, well, I'm not going to save a minute. I'm going to save like... don't have to refill health because it auto-refills. Got 20 seconds still. Get down. No. Stay here, Sigma. Okay. That could have been worse. It's definitely weird, but okay. As long as we don't have a disaster and get punched off. Ready for the real thing. Oops. Nice snow jump. Please, get in position. Only ready for round 2. Ready for round 2. Green balls. Crouch laser. Alright, well, I'll take my 19-second PB, I guess. Bled so much time in the end game, but proof of concept. Axel! He's dead forever! He's not in that cutscene, he's dead forever! Axel the hero. Sigma wins. Alright, so... yeah, my Gunguru stage was bad. My boss fight was pretty good, my stage was bad. Boarski was good. Like, overall went really well. Got good luck from him, too. Good luck mini-boss and good execution on Tonion. The stage was bad. Crow went well. Stone Kong went fine. I could have had more health to go a little faster at the end of the stage. I had to swap to 0 a little. I had to swap to 0 for some of it at the end when you don't have to if you play good enough to have enough health. Anteater was it was a meh stage. The stage is very short, but it was fine. It didn't lose a lot, but it was just kind of fine. And then he went around to the other, like he flipped around at least one time, so that's where my time loss there came from. Warfly. My second mini boss, the Eels mini boss section, was a little slow. The Big Mech mini boss was good though. I liked that one. I have to decide if I want to use Axel on the last screen or Zero on the last screen for health stuff. But that's something to look into. And then Heinard was... The first part of the stage was slow, for sure. I got hit at least a few extra times. I think I got knocked down by one of the radio towers, too. I had to slow down because my health was low. Palace Road is Palace Road. It's walking simulator. Red was okay. It was not excellent, but it was okay. Refights were garbage. And then Sigma was fine. I didn't get punched. I did mess up the execution on the Big Sig pattern a little bit, though. So, yeah, not terrible. Solid foundational in there. Yes, I would like to save. Check my in-game time. Let's see. Save over the 44. 43.24.